Hello everybody, welcome to today's live video. Hello, yes everybody, welcome back to today's live stream. I am just getting music up, non-copyrighted music as we always use, on YouTube obviously, by NCS and stuff. Here we go. Okay, now we're gonna get straight on to today's thing. So, as you know, we are doing all of our sorts of stuff. This time we are doing our spellings, if that's what you want to call them. So, we've got our Year 7 spellings right now. We've got colour, treble, mirror, texture, human, physical, Christian, belief, attack, independent. All that sort of stuff. Give me a few seconds, guys, and I will do something quickly. Bum, bum. Welcome everybody to today's live. Now, in today's lesson, you will need pen and some paper. So without further ado, let's get going. So our recap from last lesson is so what we're going to do is we're going to do our recap, we're going to do our extract, we're going to do our comprehension, and we are going to do the allegory. And then onto the exit quiz. Let's go! Which real life character from the Russian Revolution does Farmer Giles represent? Is it option 1, Stalin? Is it option 2, a humanist, communist? Is it option 3, George Orwell? Is it option 4, T-Scar Nicholas II? You saying it's number 4, you are correct. The extract. Now we got on to our extract. It's the revolution. After our major died in Animal Farm, the pigs continue to share his teachings. Snowball taught animals how to read and write, and they prepared for a future revolution. Now, as it turned out, the revolution was achieved much earlier and more easily than anyone had expected. In past years, Mr. Jones, although a hard master, had been a capable farmer. But of late he had fallen on evil days. He had become much disheartened after losing money in a lawsuit, and had taken to drinking. More than was good for him. For whole days at a time, he would lounge in his Windsor chair in the kitchen, reading the newspapers, drinking, and occasionally feeding mouses on crusts of bread soaked in beer. His men were idle and dishonest. The fields were full of weeds. The buildings wanted roofing. The hedges were neglected, and the animals were underfed. Comprehension task after the question is 4 sentences. 1. What kind of man had Farmer Jones become lately? 2. What did Farmer Jones do during the day? And 3. What state was the farmer in? What kind of man was Farmer Jones become lately? Okay. Okay. Good. What kind of man had Farmer Jones become lately? But of late had he fallen on evil days. This adjective, evil, tells us Farmer Jones is not behaving well. 2. What did Farmer Jones do during the day? He spent all of his time doing this for whole days at a time. He would lounge in his Windsor chair in the kitchen, reading the newspaper, drinking, and occasionally feeding a mouse. He enjoyed his luxuries, whilst animals having nothing. Shows he does not care very much, and suggests laziness. And 3. What state was the farm in? How much time it spent on looking after the farm? If it is full of weeds. Shh. What that? Where was I? The fields were full of weeds. The buildings wanted roofing. The hedges were neglected. And the animals were underfed. Emotive language makes us feel sorry for the animals. Powerful adjectives suggest no one cares about the farm. Okay, the revolution happened sooner than expected. This one you can have 2 questions for. Is it option 1, Napoleon the Snowball forced the animals to rebel? Option 2, Farmer Jones was not looking after the animals. Option 3, Farmer Jones had stopped caring about the farm. Option 4, Squealer persuaded the animals to rebel. I will give you a few minutes to a few seconds to get this answer. No. The answers are option 2 and option 3. Farmer Jones was not looking after his animals. Farmer Jones had stopped caring about the farm. Okay. Here we go. So June came and the hay was almost ready for cutting. On Midsummer's Eve, which was a Saturday, Mr. Jones went into Willingdon and got so drunk at the Red Lion that he did not come back till midday on Sunday. So thinking about it, Saturday, and he only come back, it was Midsummer's Eve on a Saturday. He went to the Willingdon at the Red Lion and didn't come back till midday on Sunday. He got so drunk, the men had milked the cows in the early morning and then had to go out rabbiting. Without bothering to feed the animals when Mr. Jones got back, he immediately went to sleep on the drawing room sofa, with the news on the floor, news on the world on his face. So that when he even came, the animals were still unfed. Sorry, yeah, okay, now, no one who worked on the farm had fed the animals that day. Is that true or false? That is true. Well done if you got true. June came and the hay was almost ready for cutting. On Midsummer's Eve, which was Saturday, Mr. Jones did not... Okay, you've already seen that. So the main bit here, the animals were still unfed. At last they could stand it no longer. One of the cows broke in the door of the straw shed. I don't know. Have we got zero? Okay. In the store shed with her horn, and all the animals began to help themselves from the bins. It was just then that Mr. Jones woke up. Whoa. The next moment he and his 4 men were in the store shed with whips in their hand, lashing out in all directions. This was more than the hungry animals could bear. With one accord, through nothing of the kind, and had been planned beforehand, they flung themselves upon their tormentors. Jones and his men suddenly found themselves being buttered and kicked from all sides. The cows broke into the store shed because they wanted to start the revolution. True or false? False. The cows didn't break into the store shed to start a revolution. They broke into the store shed to get food. Hang on. Okay, so the cows broke into the store shed. So, oops, we're on the wrong bit here, guys. Okay. Oh, if I can find it. The cows could not help themselves. They were just hungry. Sorry, I'm trying to get... Okay. The animals turned on... You see, people? This is how I get threatened. Now get out!
Here we go again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again. Call my bluff, I'ma be here till the end. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change.
Okay, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so the animals turned on the farmers because they were so hungry. Is that true or false, ladies and gentlemen? You saw that one, it was true. So they're the three main points. At least they could stand it no longer. This was more than the hungry animals could bear. Okay. The situations were quite out. You guys can read that for me. Okay. Did the animals plan for the revolution to happen? And so, almost before they knew what was happening, the revolution had been successfully carried through. It came to a surprise. Hang on. Yeah. It came to a surprise to them. A happy accident. New vocabulary alert. New world. Overthrow. Removed from power using force or violence. Tsar Nicholas II was overthrown in the 1917 Russian Revolution. Farmer Jones was overthrown by the animals in Orwell's Animal Farm. Animal Farm in the Russian Revolution. Create sentences using the information given, being all sentences within Animal Farm. Begin. Here's your sentence starter, guys. All sentences within Animal Farm. Okay, no. Sorry, guys. Let me do that again. So, you need to start your sentence with in Animal Farm. Still got them stickers there, yeah? Yeah. Farmer Jones is a Farmer Jones tyrant and overthrown. In Animal Farm, Farmer Jones is a tyrant who is overthrown by animals. Farmer Jones, Tsar Nicholas, an allegory. Unhappy animals, Russian people, allegory. Farmer Jones, weak opportunity, animalism. Possible answers. Farmer Jones, Tsar Nicholas, the second, an allegory. In Animal Farm, Farmer Jones represents Tsar Nicholas II in the allegory of the Russian Revolution. Unhappy animals, Russian people, and allegory. In Animal Farm, the animals represent the unhappy Russian people in the allegory of the Russian Revolution. Farmer Jones is weak opportunity and animalism. In Animal Farm, Farmer Jones is a weak leader, so there is an opportunity for animalism to grow. So thank you, everybody. If you would like to share your work with Oak National, if you'd like to, please ask your parent or carer to share your work on Twitter, tagging @OakNational and #LearnWithOak. So everybody, thank you for today. Bye bye.